Hey guys, this is Let Let's Go, and today I'm gonna bring you another regular commentary. This is a free-for-all on the map, man, I can't talk. This is a free-for-all on the map Estate, like you saw on the screen. And this is going to be a 30-4 with the Vector Silencer. Later in that match I'm gonna pick up a weapon, obviously, because I'm using Sleight of Hand, and without scavenging, just run out of ammo so quick, especially on the Vector. So I picked up the UMP Silenced with a red dot, I think, so it had 2 attachments on it. So I'm gonna get some kills with that, but mainly I'm gonna do work with my Vector Silencer. So yeah, I think the first topic in this commentary that I'm gonna talk about is my opinion on big maps in Call of Duty, especially like the ones in MW2 or the ones in the map packs in MW3. Because I think these maps, I don't know why they did that. I mean, why they made it so huge. I mean, for example, if you take I don't know, Derail in MW2, it's way too big, that map. Or for example, Fuel in MW2, that map in the map pack that was with the rock glitch. It was way too huge, that map. Especially if you play it in free for all. It was like pointless. You was running around searching for enemies, and it nearly never reached the point limit, because I mainly play free for all, so that's why I always you know, see these maps as like boring ass maps, and so that's why I don't like them. People, I don't know why they did that, because usually when you watch the trailers of the DLCs, for example the new ones, because they always say that they're listening to the communities and stuff. To the community, it's only one, I guess, but and they always say that they listen to the community, and they say like, yeah, we heard to you, you know, we listened to your, you know, we read your tweets and stuff like that, and then they you know, want to tell us that the maps are completely awesome and they just made exactly the things we like. But to be perfectly honest, these maps, nobody likes them. Personally, me, I always, when I play MW3, for example, I always turn you know, the map packs off, because the players that play in these map packs, I don't know, I don't want to like say mean things about them, but they play like really cheap most of the time. There's some of them that are running around, that's completely fine, but I don't know why, but these maps always make people camp and make them play try hardish. I don't know why, but anyway, I wanted to talk about big maps, why I don't like them. Basically, you just run around, don't find anyone, and so what I wanted to say is, I think that they make these maps because they see, like, you know, they see the other games that are, you know, in their genre, which is ego shooters. You know, they see that games like Battlefield 3, they have really huge maps, and I think that's the reason why people want bigger maps, because they think, yeah, that would have been, you know, that would be a lot of fun, and they could explore stuff on the map. But that's not the case in COD. You know, you don't want big maps. You don't have vehicles. You don't have, you only have buildings, and buildings mean, buildings mean places to camp. So that's mainly a bad thing. And so I don't know why they do it. I think they design it maybe for ground war, but that would, you know, that would make no sense, because ground war, not many people play it. I mean, of course there are a lot of people that play it, but there are also a lot of other people that don't play it, and they want to just play regular 6v6, and they, you know, they're always you know, disappointed when they see these maps. I don't get it why they make it, you know, that big, but yeah, so that's that. But you know, that was an epic fail. This guy's just sitting up there in his boosting spot. I don't know why he was there. Maybe he wanted to boost, or maybe he wanted to wait for a friend to join him, you know, up there on this building. I don't know what he was doing, because he had a silencer on this intervention. I think it was really weird. But anyway, and then another topic that I wanted to touch on is the new point system, or the new you know, point allocation system in the Black Ops 2 multiplayer that has been revealed. You know, it's a rumor. It's not confirmed, but I think David Wonder said on Twitter that he wants to like that they want to Treyarch wants to you know, change the, you know, create class system, you know, from the ground up. So I think that this point system with the classes it could be possible that they bring that in the game. So if for the people that don't know what the point system and the create a class system means, I've read that, I think, I don't know where I read that, but anyway, I read that they wanted to, like, you always, I just gotta explain it. So if you have a class at the beginning, you have like 10 points you can spend. And I think that system was in Homefront too, but so you have 10 points to spend, and they're gonna make it that the good guns, if you, for example, if you want to choose ACR or something, that's a pretty good gun, and they want to make it that you have to pay your points for certain things. For example, if you want an ACR with a silencer, and I don't know, you want to use sleight of hand and I don't know, stopping power and ninja, for example. Stopping power isn't in MW3, but anyway, you want to use these perks, so then you have to pay for the ACR, 2 points, for example, because it's a better weapon. And if you wanted to use like a M4 or something, that will be only 1 point because the gun isn't that good. And then you have to pay 2 points. Sorry for that. So you have to pay 2 points for the silencer, and then you have to pay 2 points for sleight of hand and all of the other perks. So that wouldn't work. So for that to work, you have to leave out things. So now they introduced the option to, I read that, it's a rumor, but they should introduce the option that they can leave out one class. So basically you could just run around with the primary weapon, and you know, the secondary weapon would cost you a point, one of these 10 points, but you can just leave it out basically, and you have then you have 1 more point to spend. So basically they want to make it that people use different guns and different class setups, and they don't want to make them, oh, that was a fail, I got hardscope cross map. But anyway, they want to make the people use different class setups, because if you play MW3 on nearly all of the Call of Duties, you see that there's 2 types of players. There's one player style is going for gameplays, maybe the YouTubers, I don't know, but one player's, there's like 2 types. The one type wants to play cool, and he wants to get a gameplay maybe, or just wants to have fun basically. And there's the other part of players that plays for the stats. He plays for the KDs, and he plays for the for the good scores, and usually these are the players that use stealth perks all the time, and they're playing really defensive. So they want to make it really hard for these try-hard players to spend their points basically. So they're gonna make, for example, if there's a stealth perk like Assassin or Blind Eye, for example, they're gonna make it that these perks are a lot more expensive. They cost a lot more points, so you can't use all of them at the same time. So that sounds, to me at least, it sounds pretty interesting, and maybe they're gonna do something cool with it. Maybe once, since COD 4 they're gonna make a multiplayer which isn't full of unfair perks. And another thing that would be cool with this point system, for example, if they obviously they have to rate the guns, they have to give them certain a certain value of points, and the cool thing about that, they can change it after the game has been released. It's a really easy thing in my opinion. They could just change the value of certain guns. For example, the UMP would cost 1 point at the beginning, but then they realized that the UMP is really strong, and then that many people use it, and that it's kind of an overused gun. So they can just make it that the UMP costs 2 points, and that would make the people use, like I said, use different guns. But yeah, I talked about really different things. I think I don't have many things to talk about because the game is nearly over. I know that it was kind of boring gameplay because it was really long for a free-for-all. It's like 9.5 minutes long, and it's still going. So yeah, I just gotta kill this guy with my AA-12. I know that the AA-12 is a kind of cheap weapon. I talk about cheap weapons, but then I use one myself, but I think I only got 1 kill with it, so it's kind of okay. And I got the final kill cam with the Predator. So yeah, like I said, I had a lot to talk about in this video. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a like if you actually liked it, and leave your feedback in the comments below. Yeah, I'm out. Peace.